Hey guys, it's Deborah. I am back again, and I have the most amazing thing. I have something so amazing to share with you guys. This chart. Okay. I've tried to record this video like this is my third time because every time I'm just so excited and I just start rambling and I don't know what to say and I feel like I'm doing it again. Okay, let me try. Okay, Lord, please just direct me. So basically, if you guys have been following my channel, my last two videos, what have I been led to talk about in the last two videos? The tetrads. The tetrads all the way back from 2014. I have felt very led to talk about the tetrads and how they line up, how in the last 500 years, there have only been 4 tetrads of blood moons, and they all line up with huge, huge significant things that happen with the Jews every time. And then after 2014, there were no more tetrads to be seen in the future by NASA for like ever. They couldn't see anymore. There was only these patches of it. There now are going to be triads and singular blood moons, but no more tetrads. And I know many people in my personal life may say, what are you, crazy? Why are you following this? I don't care. I am sure this is correct, that God is showing me all this. I've gone on and on. I've talked about my personal journey that in 2014, my daughter had an awake vision of literally a man in white in her room when she was 6 years old. And he showed her in her room while she was awake of a bunch of people in white on white horses, an army. And we didn't know what the second coming was. I was a Christian. I didn't know any of it. I didn't know I was just in shock because she wasn't scared. And she came into my room in the middle of the night to tell me, and that was in 2014-ish. I'm pretty sure. Like, I know she was around 6. And when I do the math, it looked like it was about 2014. That's my own personal journey. And then from then, it took me about 3-4 years to find out what she actually saw, which was the second coming, which I didn't know what it was. She didn't know what it was. So there's no way. Anyway, so that's my personal journey. But you guys all know that in 2014, those cows were born with the 7 on their head. And it looked very prophetic that was the 7 good years and the 7 bad years, like Joseph's dream. And God works this way. He repeats things. He does. He repeats things. And anyway, okay, I don't want to explain this all to you guys. This is how I got like all off track on my other 2 attempts. So I have to talk like I'm talking to people who know what I'm talking about, because I can't always go back all of this detail. But in the comments, I can kind of answer stuff. But anyway, my last 2 videos, I believe I was led to talk about these tetrads, which I haven't in like ages. Like, there was no reason for me to talk about this stuff because of this chart, I think. Now, this chart was sent to me by a friend on Facebook just now, or just like recently. And they got this chart from a video that was just posted yesterday off a channel that I've never seen before. But this channel has over 50,000 subscribers, and this video was just posted yesterday with this chart, and it has tens of thousands of views already. So you may have seen this chart, you may know this chart, but I have never seen this chart, this channel, nothing. This is meant to be for me to see this and share this with you guys. Like I said, I've just been talking about all this. Okay. So the main point is that we start from this May 26, 2021 blood moon in the middle, which I've literally been going on and on about. It's going to turn blood red at 11:11 UTC. Okay. That's no fluke. But anyway, look at the 2 bottom blood moons. So it starts from 2014 with the tetrad, but he's tracking the blood moons that happen around then. So March 20th, 2015, there was a blood moon. And if you follow that line all the way across to 2027, I think it says August 2nd, that May 26, 2021 blood moon in the middle splits it perfectly, 2,259 days and 2,259 days, perfectly. Then if you go up to March 9th, 2016, and you go all the way over to August 12th, 2026, that May 26, 2021 blood moon splits it perfectly again, 1,904 days. Perfectly. Then if you go up to July 12th, 2019, and you go over to April 20th, 2023, again, May 26, 2021 splits it perfectly into 694 days. And then there's other stuff like the X over the United States and all this different stuff. Like, he has other things. Like, you have to look at the video. I don't even know what to say right now. That May 26, 21 blood moon literally splits all these things in perfectly. How could that be a coincidence? How? Look at this. It's mathematical genius. Now, I didn't check all the numbers and everything. That is on my part, but I don't have the time. Like, honestly, I literally left my house. I'm just outside my house trying to hide from my kids with my husband, like watching them, and he's tired. So, like, I'm just trying to, like, you know, just make a moment. But I couldn't wait. This is unbelievable. And you guys know, I was literally just talking about this. So the friend who just sent it to me on Facebook, he must have thought of me because of the fact that he knows I've been talking about this. And not a lot. Like, this just happened. It's something that was really laid upon me to talk about. And these tetrads and like tying everything in from 2014 to 2028 and how 2021 splits it and just how it seems like the dividing line and it makes complete sense. And the cow was born with 7 on the forehead. Now, look, all that other stuff you could say, oh, it's flukes. Oh, give me a break. You're just, oh, the Lord will come one day and these kind of things. No. What my daughter saw in her room was not just, oh, the Lord will come one day. This is, he showed her. It was either Satan or God, and it wasn't Satan because she was calm, peaceful. She was, I even said, are you scared? I was about to run in the room. I thought there was a man in her room that day. And basically the end result is that this is not a fluke. This is not a coincidence. Look at those numbers. Look at the preciseness. We're supposed to be looking at stars. Look at the Magi. They were looking for a king. They were following that star. They were watching. And when Jesus came the first time, literally only Anna and one other prophet, I can't remember, in the temple, only 2 or 3 people were actually looking for him. Only 2 or 3 were looking for Messiah in that way, like really trying to figure out when he's coming. And he even said, you hypocrites, you know the seasons, but you don't know the sign of the times. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, like the Magi were looking at the stars. Anyway, we're supposed to be doing this stuff. So the point of the matter is, this is no fluke. This is absolutely amazing. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I could just go on and on forever. So like I said, I'll put the link in the description box and the link in the comment section to see the whole full video. But you guys, oh, there's one other thing I just want to touch on. So this is part of the same video. Check out his video because I definitely don't have the details. But he's saying that Israel's actual birthday is somehow on the 17th of May, not so much on the 14th, which is today. Like, I don't know how it all works out, but which is the day of Pentecost, Shavuot. Like, I don't know about all that, but I just wanted to point that out, that apparently like Pentecost and Israel's real birthday is May 17th. Check out his video. I don't know if it's true. I don't know that I fully understand it, but whatever. I just think that's pretty interesting. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say because that chart is not a fluke. Those numbers, it's perfection, which is God. So, and the fact that that's what I've been talking about 2 videos straight, that I felt so led to talk about these tetrads from like 2014 and to piece it all together to the full 2028, and then to talk in the same video about that blood moon on May 26th and to divide it. And it cannot be a coincidence. So check out his video, and maybe you've already seen it, but I definitely had to share it because it's so linked to what I've been saying. So I hope that really blessed you guys. Am I saying that blood moon is the rapture? Am I saying like this Pentecost? I have no idea what day, and anyway, when we get into no one knows the day or hour. I don't know the day, but I'm going to be a faithful servant. There's no way he's going to show me all this stuff and my daughter and what happened in the room and there's a million billion other things. There's no way. I just have to, tell you guys. And I already said, I've been talking about this for like 3 years. I think that I've been talking about spring 2021 being like the cutoff because of the fig tree generation and all that stuff. Like, I've been talking about that for a really long time. So it was like, there was days before that I was really hoping would be, what we were waiting for, but our blessed hope. But, yeah, like my end result always was around now. It's always been around now because I talked about the fig tree generation. That's always been like my thing. And I didn't know if we were interpreting it right, but I always did. But now that things are happening in Israel the way they are, and now that everything is just going down the way it is, I mean, look at everything. And yeah, that is amazing, that chart. Like some people don't feel comfortable saying God showed me this or the Holy Spirit showed me that, or they like to be very like logical and use like by the book. So this is logical. I'm sorry, but this is logical. This is numbers and you can't deny it. This is dates. But other people may be too much on the side of God told me this and God told me that and God says this and God says no, sometimes it's not him. Like speaking for the eternal God is not something you do lightly at all. I mean, anyway, some people are one way too far, some people are the other way too far, and I don't claim to be perfectly in the middle, but I try to be. I try to say, I heard a still small voice inside say this. I don't speak for the everlasting God and say these are his words, unless I know 100% that's what I'm supposed to say. I say a still small voice inside me showed me this, or I had this vision or dream. And I rarely do have these things. And when I do, well, I rarely ever do. But anyway, there's certain ones that seem very much from God, but how can we know 100% till we're in heaven? We won't know. But certain things like an awake vision, it's either from the enemy or God because you're awake. You're awake. So it's supernatural, for a 6-year-old. And she didn't know what it was and I didn't know what it was. Anyway, I'm going on, and people have asked me to talk more about a few of my dreams and the visions and stuff like that. I really do have to record that. Like I'm really going to try to because it's really encouraging for people. And I really do want to do that. But for now, let's just leave it at this. This chart, wow. So I'm going to go onto that guy's channel and check out some more stuff because hopefully he's legit and he's not like super weird or whatever. Like this chart is amazing. Like I don't know his other stuff. I don't know anything about him. But anyway, okay. So I hope that blessed you guys. Wow. Just wow. Don't freak out because some people are like, oh, am I going to be waking up tomorrow? Is it going to be the rapture because today's the 14th? But look, it may not even be Israel's birthday till the 17th. The blood moon's on the 26th. I told you a full moon lasts for like 4 days. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry for talking so long. What's so interesting? My daughters in Pathfinders, I don't know if you know what Pathfinders is. Is that a Canadian thing? I don't know. It's like Girl Guides. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. Anyway, it's Girl Guides. I think that's like not a Canadian thing. It's just American maybe. I don't know what it is, but she's in it. Like my son's in Scouts, Boy Scouts. Like I know you guys, most people know what that is, right? Boy Scouts. I never know what's just Canadian, but anyway, I'm sure that's not. Actually he's little, so he's in Cubbies or Cubs or whatever. But anyway, my daughter's she's older, so she graduated from Girl Guides and this year she gets to go to Pathfinders. Anyway, today, it's so funny. Today, they have her, she has to go outside. She has to download the Stellarium app and go outside in the night sky. And the whole night is going to be about the sky. And she has to be like outside. So I guess I'll be outside with her, like on our porch or something. I don't know, with the Stellarium app. It's just interesting. I'll let you guys know if anything comes of that. Because I was like, that's interesting that all this stuff I'm talking about, here we are in Girl Guides. I have to be, or Pathfinders, outside looking at the Stellarium app up at the sky. So who knows what I'll see. But I don't expect to see anything special tonight. But that is funny. On Israel's Gregorian birthday, I have to be outside looking at the stars with the Stellarium app. With all this stuff that I'm talking about. But anyway, if you're that logical person, look at the numbers, okay? This cannot be denied. And half of us, and most of us, I don't know, have been pointing at 2014 to 2028, that 14 year, like, and then look at this. Anyway, so be blessed, guys. I went on way longer than I was supposed to, but you can see I'm so excited. I just can't even stop. I need to stop. Okay, guys, so check out the link in the description box or in the comment section. And yeah, I will touch base with you guys soon. I love you guys and have a really blessed night and hope to see you in the air, or I will talk to you soon. God bless and shalom.